It's been almost 2 weeks since Donald Trump took office for his second term, and since January 20th, he has brought sweeping changes into the U.S. government, especially when it comes to immigration. President Trump has announced numerous executive orders, and one such order allowed for Immigration and Customs Enforcement to conduct raids in search of undocumented immigrants across the U.S. in, quote, sensitive areas. On Thursday, Tompkins County became the next location to be raided by ICE, where one arrest was made. We've been keeping posted, trying to see as things are developing. Right now, this massive organization, we want to take just a quick look behind me. We have chants and stuff going on. There's even a ICE band that has been playing music here this morning, and this all happened very quickly as the day has progressed. Within about 30 minutes, all these people were able to amass here. There's multiple events that will be happening throughout. We're going to keep you covered with everything that's going on today. But again, take a look here. We're chanting. There's a lot of signs. ICE go home. Lots of support for the migrant community that's here in Ithaca. And again, we're just going to kind of watch. I'm going to let everyone listen right now just so we can get a kind of an idea of what they're chanting. So let's take a look. The outdoor portion of the protest, scheduled to begin at 2 p.m., lasted for about 30 minutes as the crowd led multiple chants, songs, and even played music. No way! The First Presbyterian Church of Ithaca, where a forum would be held with multiple organizers and community leaders set to speak, was the next stop for the group of over 200 people. As they began to march down the streets of Ithaca, our team followed. Right now, the protest is currently on the move, heading for the Presbyterian Church. As you can see behind me, people are starting to move. If we take a quick look down the street right here, this is where a lot of the people are moving. You can see those signs out there. People are moving. Of course, no justice, no peace, a sentiment that has been echoed here throughout the day. We're right now in the road, we're letting people try and cross here as we're moving. Again, if you when you try and look the other direction as well, there are more people here still organized at this current event. They will all start to move down right now. It's been about a half hour since this started. At 3 o'clock, things are supposed to start to shift down to the Presbyterian Church. As we approached the main entrance of the church, the demonstrators formed a line, eager to hear from the set speakers. Back here now at the Presbyterian Church, we have people flooding into the church building right now. Again, it's not a long walk down from the Commons to here. If you want to take a quick look behind me, people are continuing to come, and there's even more people coming from behind that we were walking over with. There's a couple different ways you can get here relatively quickly. But if you're looking to see, people are coming in. We have the anti-ICE band over there that we were hearing earlier. They're here as well. All these signs, compassion does not equal lawlessness. Again, just all these people really coming here to come out and support what they believe in, which is interesting to see. Again, it's a cold day, so that's partially why the rally outside may have been, kind of kept moving along. People are now moving inside. As we entered the church with the crowd, attendees were settled inside for what would be a nearly 2-hour event with numerous speakers, including Phoebe Brown, Kayla Matos, and the pastor of the church, Reverend Carrie Ann Weaver.
Expressing the rally that we just held was very, very touching, and I'm glad that we were able to come together as a community to protect our community members. As I said earlier, citizenship to me is arbitrary, right? What does it mean to be a citizen? Like we've chanted, this is stolen land. So everybody has a right to be here.
The creative hub, because I never thought in a million years we can get this many people to come out for something like that. And I'm hoping we get a lot more people because they are our people.
We had the opportunity to speak with Reverend Weaver on the event, how it was put together, and where things go from here.
Honestly, I keep saying it's grassroots. I'm not an organization, just as Lori mentioned in her talk earlier, it came out of a conversation, and we knew everybody was talking about it, and on the one hand we wanted to try to keep Catholic charities safe and other places that that might feel threatened, but we also just knew that the community was ready to get together. So we said, well, what about a rally? What about Sunday at 2? And it was 2 at 2 o'clock, so it worked out.
This rally fits into a larger national movement, and it wasn't the only event taking place today. At 8 p.m., a live action call webinar hosted speakers such as Representative Maxwell Frost from Florida's 10th District, members of the Working Families Party, and former staffers of the Obama campaign.
Senate to be the head of the Office of Management and Budget, that same office that tried to cut off all funds. If he is confirmed, he is going to consolidate control over the federal budget. We have got Democrats pledged to vote against him. We need 4 Republican votes to tank the nomination. This is all a lot. It is very complicated. in terms of how many things are happening, but the actual plan, the goal is simple. They want to break the government. They want to steal the funds that go to programs regular Americans count on, like education and healthcare, and they want to shovel that cash to their billionaire backers.
Back here in Ithaca, more events are on the schedule, with a launch event for the Indivisible Tompkins group on Sunday, February 23rd, and what is being called a, quote, Rally for Hope and Justice on Friday, February 7th. The event will feature Ithaca's Mayor Robert Cantelmo as a headline speaker.
Second, stand up. All. Perfect. We just need the more. And it's all going to say today.